Does it break everything down from tonight's AEW Dynamite? Hold on, give it one here in a second. So I'm gonna get all my YouTube love advocates below over here on my screen. So I haven't posted on my second channel since yet. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on that. I'm gonna get two super channels. I'm gonna get one channel. I'm gonna get two or three on my YouTube descriptions. No bottom of my screen. So let's go break this down from tonight's AEW Summer Buster. So let's go live right here. So I just first off of tonight's of AEW Dynamite. So in the next match of tonight we have some Moxley. Here we go, 101 against Shane Taylor. So I did last time in On Your Asses, I did upset the Dev Wallace on your feeling, saying Taylor the permissions on the closing 76. I just a fourth match on the show to Moxley on your feeling, saying Taylor permissions. Wait, hold on. I just had fourth match on the show. We saw Moxley on your feeling his conscious services against Shane Taylor STP. Anya has been showing up on AEW programming more an alternate recording and this was the biggest opportunities any of them have had aside of Ring of Honor wrestling in quote some time. So I get both of these guys wasn't but their bowling skills of what made them says this is what's good I do and this opponents as well. Give me here a second. I think both of these guys are funny, but their bowling skills are what made them such good idea. His opponents of saying Taylor, he had more power behind his strikes. But Moxley is no such in that a people met. I just said the champion has retained in a hard-fought battle, but STP had a last laugh into after Moxley got to the pickups of the win, Insane Taylor attacked him. I didn't answer the rest of of just his stable kept Sir Jeff Wallace from saving him. I mean, just putting these two stables together to, I think it was to create some entertaining, possibly including a just rematch between Danny Garcia and Lee Amali into the Pole Championship at some point. As you later is on the side of the show, Danny Garcia assigns STP to a 5-on-5 street fight for this week's AEW All-Inclusive this coming Saturday, so that should be a ton of fun. So, anyway, on this match, Shawn Moxley. So, I got some highlights here on the show tonight. So, I think we are kicking off the broadcast with Tommaso Ciampa, Mr. Tommaso Ciampa, sorry about that. I was imagining listening to Tommaso Ciampa on a person like Chris Jericho. My opinion is, I'm not a fan of Tommaso Ciampa's promos. He's doing a great job. He was been the best for years. I think. Let me see. I think you wanted Chris Jericho and Mr. Tommaso Ciampa, and you got him. I couldn't all of let Ciampa just cut. Yes, it was a great promo from him. Has a baby face. And it says just for Tony Schiavone, he respect your Tommaso Ciampa. Like this for assessment goes, currently into when Chris Jericho engaged into the middle school. It's been bunny type and is supposed to be a hero here. Come on. So I like this apart of just facts like AEW and just like WWE bookings assessments. So this was the same thing like AEW was doing now these days. So, and it when Chris Jericho wants to start over with Tommaso Ciampa, but he has been calling him Tommy, isn't having any of it. So, I am a fan of Chris Jericho impressed me in this promo. Isn't when Chris Jericho, I am a fan of him since he was departed with AEW for years. I like this promo on Chris Jericho's baby face. I really like this promo from Jericho. I just would not have Cake also so with this. I think let me see. Alright, so I'm gonna do the next one. Okay, so Between of, I love this, I love these WWE views for years, like Tommaso Ciampa has been doing certain years like WWE since like a couple of years. I like watching his feud like Sonya Gallo and Ciampa together. I think. And I think when security can barely keep Cosmetico and Mr. Tommaso Ciampa to have to separate them in separate ways. Cosmetico hasn't been interesting. He was funny or entertaining since it was like certain years like back in 2019. And it took me to Paul Ciampa was doing so good. I think he switched into certain Cynical, I think. And I think it much more into this software goes. I just said it was Cynical calling him Tommy. Okay. Who is Tommy? Anyway. I just stuff it hurts so that he has been tossing inside the comics as personal influence. I like what Cynical calling him Tommy and into Tommaso Ciampa said, "Don't call me that." And then with this interesting promo, and I can't wait for Cosmetico against Ciampa. I've been seeing two Cosmetico's matches back in AEW. I thought this with an honest respect for his entire amazing career. He needs to still be retired. He can be a manager or something like that. Cosmetico can go away again, I think. So, until when I just watch these clips, until when I go live or watching shows on TV, something like that, I just can't watch the assessment with MCF. He's been blowing into his mic skills or predictable work and whack. I'm not a fan of MCF, but he's doing a great talented. He is. So he is. So MCF was the best with WWE just a couple of years back. So it's like, so let me see. Hold on, give me 1 second here. Just let me use. So what year's that been for MCS been with WWE? Let me see. Hold on. It's not 2026, hold on. So give me 1 second here, guys. I had to roll this up between MCF. Give me 1 second. I'd say about back in 2015, I think, or 2016, I don't know. So I'm like figuring this out for MCF. So it's been about 30 years when MCF with part with JJB since he was part with AEW now, and I don't blame him. So let me see the next one. Okay, so the next Tommaso Ciampa Lucy doing the opening assignment was great. Insane Taylor tried to have to dunk and punch, but he didn't move in time. But he and Moxley kept going like if nothing happened. I think Shane Taylor was trash talking is second to none. It's always fun to hear him. I've been hearing him yelling at his opponents during his matches. So I seen that part when I saw this clip. And you went to and just can you stick and can you stick side? Most of you took look rough. So here's the next match. So have Mark Briscoe. Here we go, 101 against Pac and Pop, something like that. Last time in absence of Dick Wiles on your fitting STP on the closing on 76. Mark Briscoe on your feet, Leah West on Dynamite sent the sword. So, speaking of Leah West, he creeps me out. So, every time I've been watching Leah West on Dynamite, I'm not a fan of him in his character. He's been creepy for Leah West stuff. This creeps me out. I just said Derek Wiles may have slight issues with St. Taylor provisions, but they also have some core omissions to deal with in that lead to Pac was taking on Mark Briscoe in a singles match this week. This was an interesting mix of styles. Both guys are quick on your feet and can hit some stiff strikes. But I just a way that they had go about it couldn't be more different. And to win, Pac is one of those guys who looks good just about every time he gets in the ring, and he made a great dance partner was a second this week. In 2 minutes with Mark Briscoe, he got to the win, but that wasn't to the end of this time on in this show. And it went Mark Briscoe called out to MCF and informed him that Tony Khan was brought a 6-on-6 cave matches, and if Mark Briscoe team wins, he gets a title shot as a world title. And it went on this match, Mark Briscoe. And you win Pac into his music, it's fine, but they couldn't use in these updates. It's very simple. And you said the brain buster on your seal. When I say on my seal, it was nuts. MCF making everyone way into it just commercial breaks while his music played on a loop was hilarious. So in the next match of the night we have Owens Cassidy goes one-on-one against Andrade El Idolo. So instead of last time I met Owens Cassidy when I saw him, so instead when Owens Cassidy I met him before last time I saw him, and he got me just sunglasses, and he's been wearing all the time. So this is pretty neat. So I did last time in Athens. So Cole Amenis is undefeated LFI on the closing 76. Andrade won a squash on Dynamite 74. After OC helped to save Mark Briscoe from a with sneak attack by St. Lethal swivel he stayed onto the ring so he could take on Andrade in the next match. And both of these men worked so hard at quick pace, and they are also very wasn't so they had no problem putting a battle on this match. I didn't without much hype behind it when Owens Cassidy chose against those guys who are more powerful than him, because it allows him to do a bunch of risky moves into Andrade moves his tweet to great results against him. And in this match, combined in this match with personal wrestling, high-flying actions, and some comic moments, impossible to create about that would have felt at home on any pay-per-views until Andrade picked up this was a clean win. And a win on this match, Andrade. So, speaking with Don Callis' family, his annual win Callis year at Andrade to stomp his nuts. Okay, this is pretty odd. And he win Andrade Cassie owns Cassidy and hitting a human simplex up with a no, as it was such a positive show of inner strength. I use this mostly saying how you know makes no sense as a cast press. It was much funny when he was saying it to people has a way to force it down. I think so. Or two on that one. He was a TNT champion. Kevin Knight is a Don Callis family tied to the West, but in full for last week's. But into when Andrade made one thing clear, he wants his side as the AEW World title force on his waist after his title pistol. So, walking home, Son Moxley said AEW counter slipping into his defense in the same title in our opening contest. And then this bubble had Batman Rumble with a Cleveland against Connecticut Bottle with the AEW contest championship on the line. So, into when I said watch this clip before, if someone gives St. Taylor's the first match of the night, it will be physical. I would not be surprised if this part is SED. So it's going to be a good match. I wasn't this match. Into when I watched this match was in this championship match. And just no person doing this match won on one of the best. That's the best match ever. I wonder when Moxley is gonna win, but he will. So I knew it's a ball ringside. The St. Taylor sends to Moxley crossing troops at the timekeeper's table. AEW contest champion Moxley couldn't see St. Taylor, the method of this leg drop coming. So I knew here's what Moxley thinks of our offense with St. Taylor. This was a hate splash from Taylor. And Taylor taps out. STP isn't done with Moxley just yet. Is it that Brothers can't get close to hope? So let's get back to Mercedes Moné is finally back in her message is clear. She's looking to document that so Owen and sends a message to her semi-finals after her opponent. I don't remember her name and Stardom name. Her name is ACUKI. So I don't remember her name. So he was a TNT champion. Kevin Knight gave a little bit of what he has to why he signed with the Don Callis family and cost out AEW World Champion MCF. And Don Callis would like to make a most announcement, and my chief will stay in my head. This week I have a part of multiple roles of Super Oh, and we got set in just a family. It's normal of Kevin Knight of the stick. Please, he's credible. I think so I didn't have to hear him. Thank you, WI, for answering my calls. I like to hear Kevin Knight, but he didn't need Don Callis. way too many wrestlers are wrestling the family now. So, well, I can't cut a promo to save his life. Cameron Knight will always be my favorite, it's no matter what. I hope MCF beats Seth Fry. I think. And if a guy puts me to sleep when he's talking. So, I hope New York was worth it. Darby Allin is back for revenge against Kevin Knight. I get big thumbs up from the boss, Tony Khan, and my person gives it a part from AEW CEO, President Tony Khan. So, I knew Brain Buster on his seal. It wasn't meant to be employed by both Pac and Mark Briscoe and say dwell between two connects and wins. In human, Mark Briscoe claims he wasn't path to end AEW or title shot and call out MCF. And he said, Mark Briscoe has no plans for a world title match against MCF. Mark Briscoe. He was lost to MCF in a title match before. Anyone wants to a match against MCF for a title match. MCF. I'm looking forward to see what happens in this promo. So, and we don't need this match. Win or lose. The second part of this main card, I think it should be. Let me see. When Mark Briscoe said 6-on-6 in a staircase at Forbidden Door, whether Mark Briscoe team can beat MCF team, and Mark Briscoe gives a grand title shot. Oh man, this is gonna be good. When Moxley got a sleeper twist, what you need is some advice. When no smoke, I thought it was gonna be blood or busting guts. In case match. Maybe. I just hope this this against MCF. Not 5 people he paid to a team with him just sound and fail. MCF Kevin Knight, defending Clark Connors, Carter Foster and Mark Davis against Mark Briscoe, W. Allen, Kyle O'Reilly, Robert Strong, Adam Copeland and Griffin Caves. I think so. Here's the next match. So we have Sky Blue against Model World. I did last time in New Athens. Sky Blue won in an 8 minutes tag match on Dynamite May 20th, May Ward, Model Ward, lost to Hiskins on the course at May 30th. After the Owen Hart tournament continues with 2 matches this week. Interested that the full saw Sky Blue take on Model Ward, who was a last-minute replacement for Celie due to her not being clear to compete. After the first half of this match, it felt a little clunky, so the crowd was not giving them much energy to work with, but after by a certain time, and we returned from the break, so the fans were getting into it. You could tell they were trying hard to make sure, and their match was miserable in the second half, and the break was more entertaining. Model Ward was able to get to the win to advise in the Onion tournament with running quarterfinals has an upset victory. The crowd was behind her throughout in this match. So they will start to see her get to the win. So, in the win on this match, Model Ward. I just saw a neck breaker onto the ramp looked prominent. Sky Blue was waiting on mostly strikes in this match. And it was not her personal MO to kind of Model Ward was to hit a double stomp almost, and then it will they save it by rolling to set aside. That hit up Manny Piquet before to the match that Model Ward was it lost her brother, so this belt was dedicated to him. I think so. Speaking of Andrade, has one more question. It said, I honestly the fourth Mexican champion of AEW. Andrade said, let's go Andrade to Mexico, it will be crazy. I think Andrade all in into under 2028 as a game. How do you know it's over? Andrade and Bruce getting the symbol kind of plays all his great to see. Hopefully both get some AEW title soon. The first with AEW World Champion. So I think I was thinking about Andrade wants to be a world title pistol soon. Anderson Warning was loud, clear, in AEW Women's World Champion Tingler has set her sights on Stardom. Anderson scoring his spot into the finals of the Owen Cup, where Ospreay is the one step closer to the AEW World title. But before he seals his dots. A training website that waddles and runs into Miss Alex Winslow. So, let me see. I see, Leah Russ came out in his barricade. He's been talks weird. This was creeped me out. I'm not a fan of Leah Russ, but I'm not a fan of him. He's been creepy or palming about the darkness for Leah Russ. I'm not his fan of this character of Leah Russ. He creeps me out every time. So, let me see. Benjamin said John Cass had a family business to handle, but MCF came calling with a muscle request. So AJ was Serbian, needs a 5 on Don Best, and when MCF is getting info about money talks, it's loud. So it is time for the hour main event tonight. So we have Brody King goes 1-on-1 against Sports Dickler. I think last time in their absence, Brody King has undefeated career category on Dynamite May 27th. The Sports Dickler undefeated Mondeo and Double or Nothing. This week's our main event, we saw Sports Dickler and Brody King to compete to see who will be facing Will Ospreay into the finals on the men's Owen Hart tournament at Forbidden Door. I was happy with these two, and this was a very classical match. Brody King was busted while wide open near to the end, and both men took some big bumps. And they uncovered bleeding. They received the styles of mayhem ready to create a standard match, and that had certainly just crowd sending ensuing from the start to the finish. Aaron this was bossy set of white shoes to put in the main event spot. Brody King may have lost, but he is still incredibly old with a daily fan base. Where if Tony Khan is smart, he would put one of the singles titles on him before the end of the EU to capitalize on his power and gave him a big push in the middle of this match. Sports Dickler. As you said away, Brody King was busting open against the Bulls. Turnbuckle did not look fun. The Sports Dickler double stomp again. The spot of our Brody King was sitting in the issue was awesome. Into press 9 he was sitting right in front of Aubrey Edwards it nothing happened before. But what he didn't really work anyway. So this is our final award. As you're on Wednesdays, Dynamite was a great symbol of how to probably lose certain time on in this show to get as much out of it as possible. I think we have only 5 matches on the main card. It wasn't as packed as all episodes have been in the past, but and that worked to its benefit because I think each bout felt independent and was given smaller time. And also against Andrade and King was a small sticker with the two best matches on the main show, and choosing between them would be impossible because they were great for completely different reasons. Agent Win and Jetty for Banjo is shaping up to have a strong card. Smoky Wilson chances of Sports Jacob against Royal Osprey into the finals of the Men's Own Cup. AEW has also gotten better about trying on Dynamite to set the risk of an all-inclusive in the Dead Walls against STP Street Fight that was booked on Wednesday shows. Wednesday for Saturdays shows to be tons of fun. So let me see notes in a few minutes. So that's all we have for this week's. Oh, Tony Khan is tweeting out 1 hour, he said. Saskatoon made sense tonight during the Owen Hart of the Dazzlers tournament in the quarterfinals. Sky Blue and Model World live on TBS and HBO Max right now. So this it was made on the agent for Banjo this coming weeks. It will be on Sunday, June 28th, Ciose, California. I'm ready for Banjo. It's my favorite year. So I'm going to do some live polls in a second. And then wrap this up. So let me see here. I see Andrade and I see Leo Russ. He still cut me out again on his pistol with his eyes, like black eyes. He's very weird, I think. And he when Andrade was so it was confusing for Andrade. So I think I think your Kendrick book is the best, is the title in Dynasty right now. And you are fast becoming one of my favorite things on the show. It's awesome work, man. So, I am a fan of Owens Cassidy. And last time I just met him before, like, live shows. Last time I saw him. So, I got just put sunglasses when he got me the last time. And into when I got sunglasses, and that's where I met Owens Cassidy. And probably, Mike Burnett. And I met him too. So, how do you guys been doing today on this live chat right here? So, let me see. I haven't seen, Kenneth Cross match against Matt Riddle on AEW Wrestling on YouTube. I've been watching every week. I've been watching about 50 or 60 less. A lot of wrestling for me I can watch every time. I think, let me see. Let me see here. I'm thinking about, let me see. Oh, I'll see AEW, Bus Truck. The last time I saw that at live shows. So, I think, so this is all we have for this week's. Let me see. So, I'm gonna be watching Sweet Wrestling this coming soon 28th. And I'm gonna watch Sweet More Wrestling to watch TNA, AEW, and I might watch and NXT The Great American Bash. So that's Sweet I can watch and that night at the same time. So I can watch on my second tablet. I have 2 of those now. I'm gonna get me one more. I think. And I've been watching House of Glory Wrestling. I've seen that on regular YouTube. I've been watching that every week on Wednesdays, Thursdays and Fridays, and probably on Saturdays. So I think we have more, I think. So is it new movies coming out of Toy Story 5 is going to press release so to date of next week's Toy Story previous Toy Story 5 movie is heading for the biggest opening day of the year. And Toy Story 5, I had to watch that. I think, or probably I can watch something bigger. So I think so. That's all we have for this week. So let's go to YouTube polls right away. We do with Twitter polls next. I think let's do live poll goes. So we have 60% really liked it, 40% is right, and 0% didn't like it. So let's go to my Twitter poll goals. We have 80% really liked it, 10% is right, and 5% didn't like it. So I might be back here on Friday for Friday SmackDown. So it's all we have for this week's. So I'm gonna see you guys on this coming Friday. Have it Wednesday night. So next time when I go live on this coming Friday on SmackDown this coming weeks. So we have 9 champions coming up on probably on 9 champions. And this starts at let me see the time. Hold on. Let me see here. 9 of champions. The start time. So did he WWE 9 champions in 2026 start time? In WWE 9 champions. So 9 champions will be starting at live at local time. It starts 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. It's on Saturday, June 27th. It'll be a 9 states East Coast. It starts 1 o'clock Eastern time. So I'm gonna do review that day, June 27th. I'm gonna do a lot more. So I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. And I got one more thing for you guys to a shout out. So I want you to shout out to everybody here that I'm going to a most announcement starting this coming Friday. Like I said on YouTube. So that's all we have for this week's. So I hope you guys have a blessed Wednesday. So we get more Stiggle, more Stissel, Spotify, Occupy, Spotify Radio, and so much more. So I'm going to keep you guys update some more personal wrestling news for this week's. And tomorrow night, I'm going to keep you guys update some more. Something like that. So I hope you guys have a blessed Wednesday. Have a great night. And I'll see you next time. Have a great, you guys. Have a great night. So you can find me right here on Twitter, TikToks, Instagram, TikToks, YouTube, and you can find me on this page. And I'll be back right here on YouTube. We can talk about more YouTube shorts. I'll be talking about some more things to announce for this week's. So I'll see you next time. Have a blessed Wednesday. I'll see you guys on Friday for SmackDown. I'll see you next time. Have a great, you guys. Peace.